Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Also the North Central Chaplain for Broken Chains, JC. This morning it is March 2nd, 2024. We will be looking at Proverbs chapter 2. And yes, I am early this morning because I'll be getting Grace, our 97 Electra Glide, out and taking her to Holland, Michigan, which is about 150 miles from home, to go to a Celebrate Recovery P8 rally where our founder for Broken Chains will be speaking today. So I am looking forward to that. Jeff, if you catch this, I'll see you in a bit. For the rest of the Broken Chains members here in Michigan, he will be in Holland, Michigan. And I won't be able to respond to you about where, but you can check Jeff's page out. It's posted there, and it's also posted on the Broken Chains Facebook group, so go check that out. I'm pretty sure I even posted it on the Broken Chains Michigan group for you to know as well. So there's that. I've been making sure it got out there in other ways, but just thought I'd put that out there. I'm excited to get to ride today. Be a little over 300 miles by the time we're done on the bike, and that will be good. I'll have most of the break-in miles done on the motor so I can change the oil before May for the training conference, and I'm looking forward to that. So, Proverbs chapter 2, it's the third month, Proverbs chapter 2, and it's an interesting read today. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Sandy. I'm glad to have you both here this morning. The entirety of Proverbs chapter 2 wraps up in two thoughts. You need God and His insight and wisdom to have your life go right. And if you've got Him, you'll be protected from danger. Basically, if you search for wisdom and understanding and insight, like you would search for a hidden treasure, you will be able to understand the fear of the Lord, discover the knowledge of God, because God gives wisdom. It's from His mouth that comes knowledge and understanding. And why do we get those things? Because we follow Him, right? Well, yes. But why does He give those things? Verse 8 says, so that He may guard the paths of justice and protect the ways of His loyal followers. He gives knowledge of Himself, He gives wisdom, and He gives knowledge in general, so that justice is protected, true justice, and to protect the way of a true follower like you. You have your part to do. You have to seek it. Jesus said that the greatest command is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, your mind, and your soul. To seek Him first. Love your neighbor as yourself. Seek the kingdom first, and all these things will be given to you, Jesus said. It's interesting that we assume that we need to worry about all the other stuff first and then seek Him. But even in the Old Testament, when He talked about the Sabbath years, every seventh year letting the land rest and not planting a crop and harvesting it, eating whatever might grow, but not planting anything and not harvesting anything. you realize that people never did that, right? You may not realize that. But throughout their history, they didn't do that. That's why when they went into captivity, he said that they would be in captivity the number of years that they didn't do that. Every 50th year was an entire year of Sabbath rest as well. But you know that when he told them to do that, he said, I know you're going to ask, what are we supposed to do with food if we don't plant and harvest that year? And he said this, I'll provide in the 6th year before the Sabbath year, I'll provide 3 years worth of food. So you'll be eating it when the harvest comes in on the end of the 8th year. God will provide. It's interesting, isn't it, that we forget he doesn't do it for you. He does it to prove his justice and to protect his loyal followers. Something to think about today, guys. Love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.